Thanks again for joining me here at Bad Skadooby Gaming. Hit that subscribe button right below the video, put up a like, and here we are. We just beat the Magma Worm Maker, and now we are from this site of grace, which is titled the Magma Worm Maker. We are going to enter that new area without using the lift of Dectus. And this is the Magma Worm Scale Sword, which I have at +9. I said on my other video I had it maxed out. +10 is maxed out. I have most at +9, and I'm very very discerning as far as what weapons I want to max out, because you only get so many of those kinds of stones to max out the weapons. So you have to be discerning. You have to pick the weapons out that you really like. You just don't want to use them up, because you only get so many per playthrough. This is not my weapon of choice. My weapons of choice are, because I have a blood build, and I mentioned that on a couple of my other videos, my weapon of choice, and it is fully upgraded, is the Blasphemous Blade and the Rivers of Blood. And that's what we're going to take on. So. And here we are, Atlas Plateau, or Altus, I don't know why I'm calling it Atlas, Altus Plateau. I may even spelled it wrong in the description, but I'll spell it right going forward, because when you learn, you change it, you know. And here we are, and we're going to go see now if things change for that festivity, because now we did what the all-knowing said. We arrived at Altus, and now we're going to talk to Melina. It had that little dot highlighting to talk to her.
It's close. Only a little further till the foot of the Erd Tree. And the accord is fulfilled. It takes me back. I was born at the foot of the Erd Tree, where Mother gave me my purpose. Though now, everything is lost to me. I have to ascertain for myself the reason for which I live, burned and bodiless.
All right, well, let's make our way back to the all-knowing. We'll tell her, adios, amigo, and let's go over to the all-knowing. You have to go back to the Table of Lost Grace. We'll go talk to him, and then we'll see if the festival is ready.
Journey to the capital, Lendel, to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The two fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the Elden Ring.
All right, so we have to go to
Journey to the capital,
to the capital
to the east of the Altus
of Lendel, to the east of Altus Plateau. All right. Well, before we do that, we're going to see if it did progress here and see if the festival is ready to rumble. Here we go. Redmond Castle Plaza, General Radahn. It's ready, baby. And the way you know it's ready is All these characters are here for you because they're going to fight with you. And if you want to do the quest line for Wolf here, this is part of doing it.
As a fellow combatant, allow me to introduce myself. Blythe. Warrior. Now, we find ourselves pitted against Radahn, once the strongest of the demigods. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. A path forged by sword and fang.
And again, you want to exhaust all the dialogue with whomever you talk to. I don't know if I ever told you the story of when I played Dark Souls 2 and I got to the dragon at the end. I did not know that you had to talk to the dragon at the end, so I just started wailing on the dragon
Until the festival begins.
and it turned into a boss fight. And for me to progress, I had to beat that dragon, and it was my first playthrough, and it was literally impossible. So I had to replay the whole game.
Nothing to do.
Which then after that, I learned that I have to talk to the NPCs first before I start striking.
Nothing to do.
With that, Dark Souls 2,
Until the festival.
you have to progress past that dragon. That dragon gives you things so you can progress. If you start fighting with it, it will turn into a boss fight, and for you to get the things that the dragon was going to give you simply by talking, you have to beat the dragon. And at that level, first playthrough, the only way for me to beat that thing would have been for me to grind thousands of hours to get my level up so I can go back and beat it. Instead, I chose just to play again. And I ended up
Nothing to do but wait.
getting platinum,
Until the festival begins.
leveling it up to the most that you can level up, which is 888, where every attribute is 99. And it's the same with this game.
Nothing to do but wait.
Your attributes, the max attribute
Festival begins.
number is 99. All right, so I talked to him, and here he goes.
The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh. General Radahn, mightiest demigod of the shattering, awaits you. Champions, prepare for battle. Defeat the general, claim glory, and grab that great rune. A celebration of war. The Radahn Festival!
All right, we ready, you guys? You can also talk to this gal back here, but she doesn't say anything. She's the quiet type. Those you got to look out for, dude. But all these guys will fight with you. You'll be able to summon them on the field. And you got the Jar Man. He also has a quest line that you can do.
I am the warrior Jar, Iron Fist Alexander. The pleasure is mine. Do you know for whom this festival?
If you're like me and you want to get everything in the game, you got to do the quest lines, you know. Maybe it's your second playthrough. First playthrough, I just got through the game. Second playthrough, I do all the quest lines. However you want to do it, you know. Sometimes I do everything the first playthrough, you know, because it makes you more powerful too when you acquire, you know, all the things that you can acquire.
The fear simply assures me the ordeal.
And that helps you to get through the game. So when I hear people, you know, complaining online, oh, this boss is too hard and this boss is this. Well, it's because you didn't take the time to grind, you know, farm runes or do side quests and gain some better options to equip your player to be able to do the boss fight. All these games, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Sekiro, Bloodborne, they're all games where you actually have to use your head, be strategic,
advantage, my friend.
so you can progress.
Iron Fist Alexander.
Every boss fight, you might have to come at it differently. I like to be comfortable with 1 or 2 different builds, and that's it. I don't like to be too complicated, to have too many buttons to push. Then I don't succeed. It's up to you. Maybe you can handle all kinds of buttons and, you know, hitting different things and switching different things on the game field. And I like to keep it simple. You know, like the rock band KISS, KISS. That stands for keep it simple, stupid. I like that theology. Keep it simple, stupid. All right, I think he's exhausted. I know I'm exhausted from talking. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're exhausted. We're going to go up here. We're going to talk to the guy who, and I forgot his name, but the guy who announces the festival. And we're going to tell him we're ready.
Good and prepared, young chum. The festival begins.
Ready as I'll ever be, baby. Let's do it.
Before we begin,
so now we get a little backdrop of General Radahn. He's now cannibal and he's not happy.
General Radahn is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky. But now, we must make merry.
O gathering of champions, the revels begin. The celebration of war. The Radahn Festival!
All right, so we have to go back here and do this thing. Here we go. Grab this too if you want. All right, there's the playing field. Here we go. And you can summon someone else too that probably won't help you. Like I said, I've been playing this game for years. Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Sekiro, you name it. I had one guy help me through Dark Souls 2. And he was awesome. Other than that, most don't want to help you. Most want to invade you, wreck your game. These are just people that need a lot of attention, okay? I stay away from those kind of people. All right, here we go. We ready? Let's do this. Rock and roll, baby. Subscribe, put up a like. Bad Skadooby Gaming. Here we go. And he's going to shoot some crap at you. And we're going to summon some people. All right. Got 3 of them summoned. Got to summon Big Boy. All right, now we got 4 of them summoned. What's amazing is that they can't summon. Well, I got caught up in talking to you and blah, blah, blah. So here we go. Let's try it again. What I was going to say is you cannot summon your mimic or your spirit tier. So, and then I was looking to make sure the mute button was off, and I got all screwed up. So let's do it again. Make sure you got this shield. You see how this shield protects me. I mean, look at that. It's crazy, you know? And you summon these guys real quick. Alright, here we go. I'm letting them hit me so you can see. We gotta get the big pot. Alright. Oh, okay, let me get this. Because that was quite a bit. Alright, here we go. Alright, come on, big boy! Because you're ticking me off. As soon as they start hitting him, he'll be off you. Here he goes. And you can summon those guys again if you want. There's Wolfie. You can summon a few more. Why not? Oh! And that's it! Radahn's Great Rune, the remembrance of Starscourge, and now we are ready to go to the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. And then his little meteorite, or big meteorite, opens a crater in the ground that you can go, and ultimately that's where you pick up the mimic. You fight the mimic there. So if you don't have a mimic, there it is. Follow the meteorite. A red mark was made on the map where the meteorite is. Let's take a look at that. There it is, right there. Starfall Crater. Okay. That'll get you to, and I haven't been below yet, but there are places below the ground that you can go to. And I can't show you that because I haven't been there, so. All right. And then there, you touch the grace up here. And now you're all set for the Shadow of Erdtree DLC. And we'll see you next time to get there. Thanks again for joining me. Hit that subscribe button right below the video. Rock and roll, baby. Until next time.